So there's a really big debate on TikTok because Yazz Scott's father created a GoFundMe.
Did you not forget that you damn near cussed everybody out on your live because we was in your business and we was doing too much? Miss Content Creator?
Little Miss Innocent has been fired before from a job for violating HIPAA. And who the fuck donates to their own GoFundMe? You see it?
Because the ones who should have a GoFundMe is those people, family, who you violated HIPAA and gave the wrong medication to.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Selena and today we have an update with nurse Yasmin Scott, also known as Yazz Scott, also known as the licensed practical nurse who went on TikTok live stream where she was doing her med pass, administering medications while on live stream. You can hear patients' names, you can hear patients talking. She also opened a lidocaine patch with her teeth.
It's not sanitary yet.
And during that live stream, when folks were saying, hey, get off the live stream, girl, you're putting your license in jeopardy, this is violating HIPAA, she blocked folks in her live stream.
How do I even block on here? Because, bitch.
And now we are here. So I wasn't going to do an update on this video, I already did one, but a new debate has been going on because Yazz has a GoFundMe now. Let's dive into it. I really want to hear everyone's opinion on this. I'm going to be doing some yapping. So I have this drink. It's called Peanut Punch. If you have a Kroger near you, it is in the Caribbean section. It might be at your Safeway if you have Safeway. This is so good. If you like peanut butter, if you're someone that can have nuts, try this. I also have my Kirkland sparkling water. I used to be someone who did not like sparkling water. This just has really good bubbles, and I used to not like bubbles, so anyways, during the filming of this video, so far the GoFundMe has raised over $2,100. To be exact, $2,127 raised. Let's read this GoFundMe together. Support Yazz Scott, a nurse's fight for a second chance. I'm reaching out as a father who is concerned watching his daughter's life and career fall apart after a single mistake, one that she deeply regrets and is working tirelessly to make right. My daughter, Yazz Scott, is a licensed practical nurse, a single mother of 3, and one of the most determined people I know. She didn't just stumble into nursing, she earned it. For over a year, Yazz made a 180-mile round trip to nursing school every day through all kinds of weather while raising her children alone. She sacrificed sleep, meals, and moments with her kids to build a better life and to serve others in a profession she loves. But one mistake has threatened to undo all of that. Yazz is currently under investigation by the nursing board for a medication pass error and a potential HIPAA violation involving a TikTok video. It was an immature and thoughtless decision made without fully understanding the consequences. She never intended to harm anyone, but she now realizes that intent doesn't erase impact. She has taken full responsibility and is committed to learning and growing from this painful experience. Since then, the fallout has been devastating. She lost her job. She has been publicly humiliated online and in the media. She's been harassed, mocked, and even told to harm herself. She can no longer find work in her field. Worst of all, nursing organizations across the country have used her image and video without her permission as a cautionary tale in training sessions, compounding her shame and making it harder for her to move forward. Yazz is not a malicious person. She is a young mother who made a mistake, took accountability, and now just needs a second chance. She is committed to becoming a better nurse and human being. However, she cannot do this alone. We are asking for help to cover legal fees to defend her license, basic living expenses for her and her 3 children, rehabilitation and training programs to help her re-enter the nursing field stronger and wiser. This isn't just about money, it's about believing in redemption and the power of growth, and in the truth that one moment of poor judgment should not erase a lifetime of hard work and compassion. If you've ever made a mistake you wish you could take back, I hope you'll understand where Yazz is coming from. Any donation, share, or word of encouragement means the world to us and could help restore the future of a nurse who still wants to make a difference. Thank you for reading, thank you for caring, and thank you for believing in second chances. Your support means the world to us. With gratitude and hope, the Scotts and Smiths. Not to make this about me, but that is the best that I've ever read anything out loud. You know when you're in school and you get chose to read something out loud? Whoa. I must have a good GoFundMe reading voice. Okay. first, let's dissect this GoFundMe a little bit. And also, I want to get into the debate of what everyone has been saying on TikTok. I think it's good to hear both sides. But just judging off of this GoFundMe, what I am seeing a lot is it seems like they're saying a single mistake. Her dad says single mistake, but then he also says she's under investigation for the potential HIPAA violation and the medication pass error. Because remember, she gave the lidocaine patch during the day and that patient was supposed to get it at night.
Oh, shoot. Actually, it wasn't the wrong medication. It's just the lidocaine patch. You're supposed to have it in the daytime, not at night.
So technically, 2 mistakes. Technically, 2 HIPAA violations. That's something that made me kind of blink twice a little bit, like, And also, yes, she lost her job. She did mention in one of her recent video updates that over 50 people reported her to the Board of Nursing, and she has been suspended from her job.
The BON was contacted over 50 times regarding my case. My job was also posted online, and they were also contacted. As of now, I am currently suspended until the investigation is over.
Maybe that turned into losing her job. I do not think anyone should be telling her to go harm herself. That is absolutely not okay. I think no one should be told that. Point blank period. No one should say that to anybody. That's just disgusting. Yes, she violated the law, but you should never go as low as sending threats to people or telling people to go harm themselves, to delete themselves, if you know what I mean. So absolutely not. That is unfortunate to hear, especially from that GoFundMe. But what do we think about this? What do we think about a GoFundMe? I think when this whole thing happened, I did see some people predict this. I saw it in the first video where she had that voiceover where she was driving in the car and like cleaning her car. Someone said, "Where's the GoFundMe?" And whoever that was, if I find that username, I'll put it down here. You predicted the future. There's a lot to dissect here. Legal fees she needs, basic living expenses for her and her 3 children. The third thing that they said she needs this for, rehabilitation and training programs to help re-enter the nursing field stronger and wiser. I am not sure what that means. If you know what that means, let me know in the comment section down below, especially if you're familiar with when someone is under investigation with the Board of Nursing. What I suspect is if she has to pay for some re-education of HIPAA type thing. I don't know. You know how like if you're under 18 and then you get in a car accident or something, you have to go to one of those driving school programs. I wonder if they have that for nurses. If you're a nurse or in the healthcare field and you know about that, let us know in the comments. But I'm curious what that is. The responses to this are definitely mixed. Again, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like the backlash has died down and it's more so on a serious note telling Yazz, you really got to stop posting on social media. The other part, there's a lot of support. And then the other part, there's just not as many people, but there's still a chunk of people saying, hey, what you did was not right. You don't deserve a second chance. The last thing I wanted to say about GoFundMe, when I think of GoFundMe, I think of life-saving medical treatment. Someone needs a surgery, someone doesn't have insurance and they need something serious done. I also think of someone who is houseless or they recently became houseless, they need help. I also think of hurricane relief. So I did go on the GoFundMe website. Of course, I saw hers, but I was looking at other things you can donate to, and you can donate to all types of things now. Sports or businesses, even raising money for kids to compete in competitions. I think GoFundMe has evolved a lot. One thing I did think of about GoFundMes is Shiloh Hendricks, and I'm going to tie this in. This lady named Shiloh Hendricks was at the park and she called a child a racial slur that starts with an N, if you get what I mean. This lady was filmed and the video went viral, but she created a GoFundMe, and that GoFundMe has raised over $700,000. Number one, we know there's still racist people in the world. But number two, people will just throw away money for free. People will just give their money to anything, to be honest, so people will do whatever they want to do, and they will donate to whatever cause or whatever. In the TikTok comments, I have been seeing that people are trying to report Yazz Scott's GoFundMe. Let me know what you think about that. I don't know. I'll get into more of my opinion later. In response to the GoFundMe, I did see a comment that said, can I get a GoFundMe for protecting patients' privacy and practicing the right nursing practices? I also saw that Yazz hearted a comment under one of her videos, and the comment said, y'all keep saying she posting every day. Y'all do understand this lady got kids and bills. She's a hot topic on this app. Might as well post and get whatever money she can because I'm sure they need it right now. Praying for the best from one mother to to another. Heart. Then someone responds and says, should have thought about her bills and kids and not her need for attention from internet strangers. So I think that's where a lot of the backlash has been coming from, because a lot of people feel deceived. When people were in her live stream when she was doing the med pass, they were saying, hey, please get off the live, girl. You are sabotaging your nursing license. And that's when she blocked people, called them hoes.
Y'all are in these comments. Let me block this hoe.
And saying they were doing too much, saying just relax.
Y'all, it was doing way too much. Just relax.
Saying you're taking the fun out of everything.
Damn. Y'all be taking the fun out of everything. God damn.
And now when she's making her videos, apologizing, taking accountability, providing updates with what's going on with her nursing license, and then now a GoFundMe, a lot of people are saying it's just distasteful.
I'm all for second chances, but I don't know how to feel about that nurse that is currently on suspension because of the live video. I don't know how I feel about her making a GoFundMe because you need support for you and your 3 kids because you're suspended from your job because of your poor actions. Like, I feel like if you would have done something else and you did not have so much attitude, I probably might have even donated to help you out because I don't want to see the kids suffering. But it's the fact that even after the video, you did not humble yourself. Like, you still was trying to go in on people like, oh, y'all doing too much. Like, I got this and I've been a nurse since like your temperature was so up there, and now you want people to help you because you're now realizing your mistake. Yes, everybody make mistakes. Shit, we make them every day. But the attitude that came with the mistake was just, wow. And now you're on here begging and pleading for mercy. Or don't let me say begging, because you might get on here and make another video about that. But you basically, you're begging for your supporters to help you because you're struggling right now because you're not working. Did you not forget that you damn near cussed everybody out on your live because we was in your business and we was doing too much? Miss Content Creator? Or was I not watching the same live? I don't know.
And a lot of people are saying she should really not focus on social media right now. She needs to focus on her 3 kids, get a job, lay low during this investigation, because it is now confirmed that she is under investigation, which we all knew was going to happen. But when you're in an active investigation, anything you say, anything you post can and will be used against you.
So I had a house burn, and when I tried to do a GoFundMe to help the people that were directly impacted by it, I got a couple $100. Yet you're asking for a GoFundMe when you were on live on TikTok during MedPass, where you violated HIPAA and you also did a med error on camera. I thought some of the healthcare community were coming at you pretty hard. And, you know, people do make mistakes. It does not necessarily mean that they get a pass in regards to their actions, but I do understand. And obviously your license, from what I gathered, has been currently under suspension. So I get in regards to needing assistance. You know, it's certainly not my call, but perhaps laying low might be ideal here. The more that you post on TikTok, the more that you go live, or even addressing what has happened, potentially that could be used against you by the board.
Because remember, social media got her into this situation in the first place. Her using social media inappropriately at her job, and now she's still on it. You can't do that. It's really bad. Please, yes, get off of social media. And I saw videos just saying it like that in a neutral tone. They're basically saying, girl, you really just get off of social media. Someone says, she may not lose her license, but she will definitely go live at work again. Just will be in the break room, bathroom, or etc. She is not sorry at all since she does a live every day since her med pass live. She loves the popularity and the attention she's getting, even if it's helpful or negative. Yazz responds and says, I haven't been on live in over a week. Hey y'all, editing me here. I was editing this video and apparently yesterday, what is today? June 4th. Yesterday, Yazz went on live again, and if this doesn't confirm that you need to get offline, get an attorney, or use that money to get some sort of legal advice, that is definitely what you need right now, Yazz. I'm not giving legal advice, but she really needs some sort of representation to best guide her throughout the situation, because going on live makes it even worse, and a lot of people who are not able to give legal advice are giving her advice right now.
This is for Nurse Yazz. Nurse Yazz, why did you go on live last night? Look, how many times do you have to tell you, get offline? Like, you let people come onto this platform talking about you on a live of what you did wrong. Like, make it make sense. While you stood there just staring at the comments while people told you to log off, get off, just like they did the last time you went on a live. You remember that? And you made those mistakes. Like, girl, did you not learn anything? Let me show y'all. Now, I didn't stay for the whole thing because it was just too wild for me. It was just too much. Here we go.
Because PHI was never breached. From the moment we seen her popping meds, we don't know what medication it was. We don't know what the resident looked like. Even with the whole past situation, that was kind of...
Wait. I don't know if we should talk about...
You shouldn't have been online.
It shouldn't even... Well, I'm just saying, let me just...
And you gotta remember that people zoom in on stuff. So this it.
But I've seen literal nurse vlogs where you can zoom in on stuff. Even on hers, I don't see how or where you could have zoomed in and found any information that, would qualify as to what people are accusing her of.
I girl called no names, but people said it was not met. She did say the names, but whenever the girl had recorded it, they had bleeped it out.
Be honest. What was your point in going on this live? You're looking for empathy. You're looking for justification. What was your end goal? Then you got these fellow medical people saying, oh, people be mad. They're trying to mess with her bread and her GoFundMe, and they're reporting it and messing with her license. Ain't nobody messing with your license. Let's be real. No one's messing with your license. And then that lady was all like, God doesn't like that. Let me show you.
They already mad. They mad about the GoFundMe. They reported it and everything. My thing is, like, what people don't understand, I do not like for people to play with people's daily bread. And when y'all get to playing with somebody's daily bread, that's dangerous because God don't play about them type of people.
Let's talk about patience then. Because if you're saying that God doesn't like it when, other people play with other people's bread, he definitely doesn't like it when you play with somebody's health, when you're supposed to be watching that patient. Am I right?
A lot of the black nurses, like I told you, that's been dragging her, and it's crazy to me. They don't understand how hard it is, and they want to make it so bad, like it's not about race, bro. In this nursing field, it's always about race. It's never not about race.
Let's be clear about something. This has nothing to do about race, okay? It has to do about ethics, professionalism, and accountability. Don't twist it into something it's not. That's very dangerous. Do not do that. Nurse Yazz, I'm going to tell you again, wife of an attorney, and I'm not giving you legal advice, but I'm telling you this, get off line, okay? We've had clients that are nurses that have come out of situations and been able to work again. You can be that person too, okay? You made a mistake. There can be grace. But just remember, grace doesn't cancel out accountability, okay? And let me tell you, you can bounce back from this. But the first thing is to protect your future is to get offline. Last thing I'm going to tell you, yes, I know you're in a spot where you want some type of confirmation, like some type of guarantee that this is not going to happen or this is going to happen, whatever it is. No one can ever guarantee you that, even an attorney. And if an attorney says that I can guarantee you 100%, go the other way. Even my husband, as an attorney, he has, decades under his belt. Like, he cannot guarantee a client 100% that he can get this dismissed or this outcome can happen. Okay, so please take everything that you hear on, your lives and stuff, like with a grain of salt. Because the things I heard last night was wild to me.
Someone says, her license won't be taken. I've seen nurses who have done worse and still have a license, which Yazz hearted. Yazz also hearted this comment, which I thought was very interesting. I hope that you do get a second chance. I believe that a lesson was learned and you can maybe mentor other new/young nurses. Yazz says, yes, would absolutely love that. Thank you. Now I'm just going to stop right there real quick. I think it's too early to have that conversation. Because as you guys know, as confirmed in the GoFundMe, Yazz has been used as an example from healthcare facilities across the nation, and she's just been an example overall. If you go on nurse.org, there is an article that is getting updated regularly about each post that Yazz posts and what she says in it. They give direct quotes, and it's a .org. When you go to a website and it's a .org, a .gov, a .edu, that is heavily edited and reviewed and checked for accuracy. So I'm pretty certain that when the Board of Nursing does their research, they're likely going to go to nurse.org in addition to Tik Tok. Yazz's recent video does say that she's grateful for all the support, whether it's a prayer or they can donate to her GoFundMe. And she also says that she reads every single message.
Hi everyone, I did want to get on here I just wanted to take a second to tell everyone thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate all of the support. it doesn't even matter at this point what type of support, whether it's you donating to the GoFundMe, whether it's you reaching out, giving me tips, advice, whether it's a simple prayer, thank you. If anyone on here has went through anything similar to this or has had to face the Board of Nursing, please feel free to reach out, drop in the comments. How long does it take? Is there anything that I need to prepare myself for this besides an attorney? My inbox is always open. Like I said it before, I may not be able to respond to everyone, but I do see every message that comes through my inbox. I may not see all the comments. I may not be able to respond to all the comments, but all of the messages that come to my inbox, I am able to read. And again, I want to thank you guys. It's truly appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. Thank you.
Someone says, wait. First you were mad saying we were doing the most when advising you. Now you want us to do the most. Girl, go get a job. They took your license, not your arms and legs. A GoFundMe for what? You're perfectly capable of working. Use your phone to apply for other jobs besides nursing. DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, etc. For what when we tried to tell you? Someone says, you really need to stop posting. They're still watching closely, and continuing to run to social media every day gives the impression that you rely on it for validation or attention. In light of everything that's happened, it's crucial to lay low and let things settle. Right now, silence is your best defense. Someone responded to that comment, and Yazz hearted this. That's a fact. People are big miserable on earth, and they cannot wait for a person to make a mistake so they can attack and drain your energy. I hope she's able to bounce back and learn from her mistake. People can be so nasty. Two things can be true at once. People can be nasty, and that she needs to lay low. But again, with this mistake jargon, yes, it's a mistake, but then again, she's made this mistake more than once. Remember, she said this is not her first live.
Obviously, this is the first time y'all been on here because I go live. This ain't the first time that
And also, she made a conscious decision. She made the choice to go on live while doing her med pass. I feel like when people say it's a mistake, that could indicate that it's her first time doing it, which is not. And that's where people are upset because this is not her first time doing it. They tried to tell her before, so it's not like she did it one time. A lot of people in the comments are saying that she allegedly had been fired from previous jobs before, did something previously before.
Little Miss Innocent has been fired before from a job for violating HIPAA. Here you go. Now, I did click that page, and it is a fresh page. It might be somebody who want to stay anonymous, but I did say TikTok did not move that fast to know where this girl work at and call up to her job. I've been said somebody had to know her to tell on her. Because how the fuck somebody just know where you work at, know your whole name and all this information? And who the fuck donates to their own GoFundMe? You see it? Bitch, the purpose of the GoFundMe is because you supposedly ain't got no money and you are having a hardship right now. I'm telling y'all, the lights are on, but the electricity not working. I'm telling y'all.
I don't know the accuracy of that. I just think that is pretty interesting, and I don't know if it's true. But with the mistake jargon, I think we need to stop because that validates what she did. That's like saying, hey, you can consciously put your patient's privacy and health at risk, but it's just a mistake. And I'm not a nurse, but if you are a nurse, let me know. Do you think it's just a mistake? And I'm not saying this to bash her. A lot of y'all are saying I'm bashing her, and I'm not. And if you watch other videos on this situation, they are not as neutral as I am. So I just want to put that out there. If I wanted to be petty or be mean about it, I would have not changed out of my scrubs when I got home from work. Okay, I would have made fun of like the healthcare girly thing she did in the live, or I don't know. I could be mean about it, but I don't think that we need to do that kind of thing. Yeah, Scott, if you're seeing this, I want you to protect your peace, like I've been saying the past 2 videos. The fact that people are begging you to get off of social media, we're really just trying to help you because you posting every single day is getting documented. And remember, your digital footprint is forever. If you look your name up, you can see yourself on nurse.com and people are putting direct quotes. They're embedding your videos on the internet. It goes beyond people using you as a case study or as an example for their nursing educations and HIPAA in-service meetings. For the safety of your kids too, I would highly recommend to lay low, just like everybody else is saying, at least during the active investigation. If Yazz Scott wants to be a content creator, That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Girl, I love doing nursing content. As long as I'm not showing any patient information, I don't understand why y'all be on here doing so much.
The issue was mixing content creation with patient privacy and her job. A lot of people are asking, well, if Yazz made a mistake and people can give her grace for it, what's in it for the patient? The patients that she was supposed to be taking care of. Is there a GoFundMe for them? Did people find out who the patients were because of the information that was streamed? What about the other party? She's been getting backlash because of her content creation videos that are kind of more lifestyle, that have been sprinkled in her recent videos in addition to her addressing what's going on with her nursing license. She recently had a video where she was like saying, get up, kind of like a productive day video. You can see that she goes to Starbucks. Someone commented, why are you going to Starbucks if you have a GoFundMe? And that's another example of anything you say and do can be used against you in general. I personally don't think that people who are going through hard times don't deserve treats or don't deserve to do things. But again, that's going to be used against you, and it doesn't look great when you do have a GoFundMe. I do wanted to show some more videos of other creators responding to the situation going on. And there's some good discussion down there about the ethics of the situation.
It's not the fact that people have an issue with her, or they don't like her because she's black, or they're hating on her, they don't want to donate to her GoFundMe. GoFundMes are for tragedies. It's not like they just fired her from her job. She deserved to be fired from her job. Not only did she make a med error and give the wrong patient the wrong medication, she also opened her mouth with it. You know how many germs are in your saliva? You know what diseases can be passed through your saliva and bodily fluids? Like, that was a big no-go right there. And then you're going on live during MedPass, violating HIPAA, saying your patient's name, showing what medication they're taking. Who cares if it's a lidocaine pad? You still violated HIPAA, and you expect for people to donate to you? And at the end of the day, her dad did not make that GoFundMe for her. It might have his name under it, she might have used his name, but we all know you made that GoFundMe, yes, Scott. No one's hating on you, because pretty much everyone who's going off on you are nurses or nursing students about to graduate. Like, what do they have to hate on you? They still have their licenses and are about to get their licenses. It's just the fact that that patient who you made that mirror error on could have been my grandmother. And if you had my grandmother, I can promise you wouldn't see another day of life. Like, you would be behind bars for the rest of your life without a nursing license and without your 3 children. You really don't know what kind of allergic reaction that patient could have had just to a lidocaine pad. Like, med errors are very serious. And yes, nurses make mistakes every day, but I promise you, if you weren't on live, weren't about reading the comment, I'm sure you wouldn't have made that error. Like, it would have been way too hard for you to make that error. But you were on live, you were reading comments, you were saying y'all doing too much, and people were actually trying to help you. And now that people are bashing you, getting onto you about your behavior, we're hating on you. Girl, people can't hate on someone who lost their nursing license within a year of getting it. They drove 180 miles back for over a year, what your dad said. I'm assuming you had to do prereqs. You have your LPN. That's like a year-long program, but there are prereqs to LPN. But it's not that people hating on you. It's not that people don't care about you. It's not that people trying to make fun of you. It's just what you did was unacceptable, and you knew that. And the fact that you're starting to GoFundMe, like you're in a tragedy when you're not, is crazy to us. Because there are people who need brain surgery. There are people who need their funerals taken care of. There are people who are actually in need that create GoFundMes, and yet there's people donating to you. And any nurse or healthcare professional that's donating to you should be questioned, and so should their license. Because what you did was unacceptable. No, we won't take care of you and your 3 kids. I have big respect for you being a single mother, but that doesn't mean that you get to make these mistakes and then go create a GoFundMe. Because the ones who should have a GoFundMe is those people family who you violated HIPAA and gave the wrong medication to. And that's just the truth about that situation. I don't care who gets mad about it. And the last thing, y'all are saying it be your own people. All of these black people are mad at her. Yeah, the black people are mad because do you know how hard it is for black people to get into nursing? Do you know how stigmatized we already are? We're more embarrassed for her and ashamed of her than the white people are. That's why the white people are, oh, it's okay. I hope you get a second chance. Because when she get that second chance, she's gonna go live again. I bet y'all $100 that girl goes live during MedPass or at work again when she gets a new job. If she doesn't lose her license for good. And it's very sad that she's still going live about the situation. Girl, you are under investigation by the Board of Nursing. You know how serious that is? Get your ass off of TikTok. Go do something with your life. And yeah, like nursing, as harsh as it sounds, since you don't have your nursing license, there are other jobs you can get without a nursing license. And this video isn't to tear you down. It's to let you know what you did was wrong, and no one is going to pick you up and carry you the whole way. You have to be able to pick yourself up. You did this. You made the mistake. You lost your license. You lost your job. Now figure it out. Don't depend on others. No one's going to hold your hand through this, and I'm sorry to tell you like that. You're still going live. That's the thing. You have not learned your lessons, and the Board of Nursing is going to see that.
Someone says she's showing she wants to create content more than she wants to defend her nursing nursing license. If the Board of Nursing is investigating you, the best thing to do is to show you are reflecting and learning and getting off social media. She's showing she won't put her phone down, and it's damaging her case. HIPAA violations are a federal offense. This is her second time in the situation. She obviously didn't learn the first time. No one is holding her accountable. She knew she had 3 kids to support, but yet she allowed this to happen, and she doesn't want to get a job, so she's begging people for financial support. It's insane. And people literally are going to send them free money. They're going to send her free money. It's insanity, the world we live in. Like, nobody has accountability anytime ever. Second chances are for people who make a mistake. She made a conscious choice. What do y'all think about this so far? I mean, I think this is my last video about the situation, but again, you guys know I work in healthcare and this is a serious situation. It's also ingrained in you day one that HIPAA is no joke. You learn about HIPAA. You likely have to do an education yearly about HIPAA if you are in healthcare or healthcare adjacent. A lot of y'all in my comments did mention that too, that you're in a healthcare adjacent job, and HIPAA is definitely a requirement to learn about, and they ingrain it in you because there's so many nuances to the HIPAA Act. Even if it's mentioning someone's name, someone's regimen, someone's list of medications. If you look up HIPAA, there's so many things, disclosures, limitations. It's not just the HIPAA violation. And also, again, in one of those videos, someone mentions how expensive a lidocaine patch is and that insurance pays for it. So there's more than just one mistake that happened in the only live stream that we have. Keep in mind that there could be other live streams that maybe someone has recorded and didn't upload to TikTok. What if they submitted it to the Board of Nursing? Because this is not Yazz's first live stream. But at the end of the day, she's going to do what she's going to do. She's going to do what she wants to do. She can't take back that she violated the law, but what she can do is control what she does today, in this moment, right now. And hopefully, you lay low, Miss Scott. I really hope she stays off of social media, at least for now. Again, if you want to do the content creation thing, great. Wait until you hear what's going on with the Board of Nursing. If you continue to do content creation videos, post, respond to comments daily, they're going to see that and they are going to take note of that. Yes, you can make money from TikTok. I'm not sure how much. I know it's a lower amount compared to other platforms. However, with 3 kids, benefits are something to think about right now as well. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section down below, but do you get benefits with DoorDash if you're not doing it, regularly? If she does it temporarily, can she get benefits? These are all some things to think about. Obviously, there will come a point in time where maybe the attention fizzles out, right? Probably if you stop posting, the attention will fizzle out, and then you can come back after you figure out what's going on with your nursing license. But if you keep continuing to post now while you're under active investigation, that could look like you don't care about your nursing license from the Board of Nursing's perspective. And I just want that to be echoed because silence is safe right now. Silence is safe. Like we talked about in previous videos, look at how many people have been canceled with alleged scandals and then they come back. I'm sure having the support from some people in the comments in TikTok is great, but I would recommend getting an anonymous Reddit account and maybe you can ask people about the Board of Nursing situation that way, or an anonymous Facebook account. I'm sure there's a Facebook group with nursing that dives into that, but really focusing on your peace, focusing on your kids, what you can do right now in this moment. The videos are inviting people to keep eyes on you, in addition to the Board of Nursing who already has eyes on you. And you don't want that right now. And you keep telling people the backlash is a lot. This has got to stop. Let the Board of Nursing handle it.
I didn't put in any work to become a content creator. Can we let the BON handle this? Can we let them handle it from here?
But that's exactly what you need to do. Just let the Board of Nursing handle it and you lay low. Y'all let me know what you thought about this whole situation. Do you think that the GoFundMe is justified? Do you feel like she should still lose her nursing license or she should keep it? What do you think, and what do you think is going to happen? If you have an experience with the Board of Nursing and you feel comfortable sharing, let us know. That sounds scary. Allegedly, an attorney is about $300 per hour in the state of Florida. So with the $2,100 she has now, that's great. That could pay for an attorney. But beyond that, I think she should try to find a job with benefits. She's able-bodied. It's sad that it's not within nursing. It's unfortunate with everything going on, but this is kind of what has to happen. When someone violates the law, they don't always get a GoFundMe, but they don't also get this much virality as well. So I know she's figuring it out, and so is the Board of Nursing along the way. It's just one of those things where this is a new situation with the age of social media. So we got to figure it out. We're just surprised that it actually happened, that something like this would occur in someone's mind who has been in the healthcare field for a while.
Girl, I know what HIPAA is. I've been in the healthcare field a very long time.
I guess everybody's learning. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't, I just appreciate you being here, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!